we're going to come back on the Dean Smith Show and meet an interesting young man that you'll like very much, sophomore guard Donald Williams, and we'll do it right after you see this from First Union. Players on this team, sophomore Donald Williams, you've talked about how much he's improved since last year.
Well, he's improved in two ways. One, he's more comfortable, he's more confident, and that always helps somebody. But yet, he's really improved his technique of shooting the basketball, his technique defensively, off the ball, on the ball. He's proud of the 5 rebounds against Virginia.
Sure.
He's starting to do those things, and he's becoming a much better passer, and that playing point guard last year helped that. We are now playing him some at point guard once again. I think he can do both positions. But he's a great young man. We're happy he's at Chapel Hill.
Mike Small had the opportunity to talk to Donald, and it's brought to you by Eckerd.
Donald Williams, who was a high school basketball star at Garner, got a lot of attention along the way, but he was mature enough not to let all of that attention go to his head. Things weren't always easy for Williams. He grew up in a Raleigh neighborhood where he says he could have gotten into a lot of trouble, as some of his friends did.
My parents did a great job of guiding me and telling me right from wrong, and I knew right from wrong growing up, but again, as a child, you go through stages of peer pressure and things and want to be one of the guys and things like that, so I had to be careful of that.
Williams was not just careful, he was also lucky and smart. He said he had a desire to make his parents proud of him, which served as a strong motivational force in his life. Donald's family moved to Garner when he was in the 9th grade. Williams was a terrific athlete at Garner, a wide receiver in football and a guard in basketball. But basketball was his love. He was good enough in the sport to be named North Carolina's High School Basketball Player of the Year as a senior. Then, after sorting through a long list of college scholarship offers, he chose to play for Carolina and coach Dean Smith.
I know he would always make it because he loved basketball. When he was growing up, he used to have a little paper in a sock using for his basketball. So he always had a great interest in it. So, and I told him if this what he wanted, make up his mind and go for it. And that's what he did.
The Williams family had a strong feeling from the start that Donald would be successful. They say he had a special quality about him.
Because I knew he would be there one day, and I was glad it was Carolina because I've been a Carolina fan all my life. So he just made the icing on the cake for me.
When Williams got to Carolina, he found out the stark differences between high school basketball and the college game played on the high level enjoyed by the Tar Heels. Williams was a high school scorer, a shooting guard. The offense was built around him. But in his freshman year at Carolina, the Tar Heels needed help at point guard, and Williams agreed to play there as a backup to Derek Phelps. It was his first experience playing the point, and it wasn't easy. But the experience helped Williams learn to put the ball on the floor, gave him defensive experience against smaller, quick players, and improved his passing skills and overall perspective of the game. It also gave him confidence to go one-on-one with the game on the line, as he did against Michigan earlier this year. Williams is now back at off guard, a more confident and complete player.
I think just running a major college basketball team, that takes a lot of hard work, especially at this school. It takes a lot of hard work than people would think, running this team. And I never ran a basketball team before I got here, so there's a lot of things that I went through at practice that helped me, and I can see that in my game.
Donald Williams is a Smith Center crowd favorite. Three-point shots are exciting, and fans are calling for Donald to bury a three even before he takes off his warm-ups. But that's just one of Williams' many skills.
I know I can hit the three-pointer, but I want to do other things like drawing the charge. I'm really enjoying that now, taking the charge on somebody. So there's other things I enjoy doing on the court that I like to be known for.
The growth of Donald Williams as a basketball player can best be seen when he's not having a good shooting game. If the shots aren't falling, he contributes in other ways.
With this year's team, we have so much balance in scoring column, and even if my shot not falling, I feel that I can do other parts of my game that help the team win. Like if it's making a good assist, rebounding, playing good defense. It's just other things you can do to help the team. Setting a screen to free another player.
Is that maturity?
I think that's maturity and good coaching. And Coach Smith helped me see that there's other things that help the team besides scoring.
Coach Donald Williams is proud that he's doing a lot of things to help Carolina win.
He really has helped us this year, and we're pleased that you had a chance to get to know him better.
We look back now to a player that played